Okay, climate change is a big problem in Malawi. What we see is that in the rural communities, there's a problem of resilience, where people cannot withstand or they have less capacity to stand against the effects of climate change. We see due to climate change that food security is becoming a problem because of droughts and the floods. When we have floods and droughts, the yield of crops gets affected. We also see that because of the climate change, there are some other new crop diseases which are coming out, which are affecting the crops. That also drives down the yields. What we also see is that due to climate change, the availability of water, be it for just drinking, it's now difficult because people have to, walk longer distances because the rivers are drying, and when it comes to drilling, people have to go further down. Okay, what Assemblies of God Relief and Development Services AGREDS is doing with the communities, because we cannot reach out to all the communities. The few communities that we're reaching out to at the moment, we have some interventions which we are promoting, particularly looking at food security. We have some other approaches that we're calling conservation farming, where we encourage communities to use practices that do not degrade the environment. We are promoting approaches which reduce erosion of soil, that maintains the fertility of the soil for a longer time, and also promoting practices that could withstand issues of droughts. We are also assisting the communities we are encouraging the communities to diversify not only their crops but also the income base, so that they could rely on more ways of living than just relying on agriculture. But also AGREDS has been encouraging communities to be doing small irrigation farming, because then using this approach they can have multiple yields within a year. But sometimes AGREDS is constrained because we cannot reach out to more because of our capacity. Okay, the issue of climate change is real in Malawi, and the impact is being felt and people are being affected. So the message that I have for US churches, be it Assemblies of God or any other churches, is that the communities here, they need some help to cope up with this. It could be through initiatives that could be supported. We are talking of small-scale irrigation or even large-scale irrigation. It could be through other ways that the church could use to make the communities aware that that could make the communities withstand the impacts of climate change. So on its own, the church here is doing something, but on a smaller scale. But if there could be some assistance, then more communities could be reached out to, and the socio-economic status could be improved.